Today's topic is how oxygen travels in the body, from breath to cell. Every moment of your life, your body depends on oxygen. Without it, cells cannot survive, organs fail, and life stops. But how does oxygen actually travel inside the human body? The journey begins when we inhale. Air enters through the nose or mouth, carrying oxygen molecules that are essential for energy production inside our cells. Inside the nasal cavity, tiny hairs and moist mucus filter dust, bacteria, and harmful particles, allowing cleaner air to move deeper into the respiratory system. The air then passes through the pharynx and larynx, where the airway remains open, guiding oxygen smoothly toward the lungs during each breath. Next, oxygen travels down the trachea, a strong tube supported by cartilage rings that keep it open during breathing and movement. The trachea divides into two bronchi, one leading to each lung. These branching airways distribute oxygen evenly throughout both lungs. Inside the lungs, bronchi divide into smaller bronchioles, forming an intricate tree-like structure that delivers oxygen to every region of lung tissue. At the end of the bronchioles are millions of tiny air sacs called alveoli. These delicate structures are the true centers of oxygen exchange. Each alveolus is surrounded by a dense network of capillaries. Here, oxygen moves across thin membranes and enters the bloodstream. Red blood cells contain hemoglobin, a special protein that binds oxygen tightly and transports it efficiently throughout the body. As oxygen binds to hemoglobin, the blood becomes bright red, signaling that it is fully oxygenated and ready to nourish the body. This oxygen-rich blood travels from the lungs to the heart through the pulmonary veins, moving smoothly and continuously. The heart receives oxygenated blood in the left atrium, which fills gently before passing it into the powerful left ventricle. The left ventricle contracts rhythmically, sending oxygen-rich blood into the aorta, the body's largest artery. From the aorta, oxygenated blood flows through a vast network of arteries that reach every organ and tissue. As arteries branch into smaller vessels, oxygen is delivered closer and closer to individual cells throughout the body. In tiny capillaries, oxygen detaches from hemoglobin and diffuses into surrounding tissues, including muscles, organs, and skin. Inside muscle cells, oxygen enters mitochondria, where it plays a critical role in producing energy needed for movement and strength. In the brain, oxygen supports neuron activity, allowing thinking, memory, and coordination to function properly. Every cell uses oxygen in a process called cellular respiration, converting nutrients into usable energy for survival. As oxygen is used, carbon dioxide is produced as a waste product inside cells and must be removed. Carbon dioxide diffuses back into the bloodstream and binds to red blood cells for transport away from tissues. This deoxygenated blood appears darker and travels through veins back toward the heart. The right side of the heart receives deoxygenated blood and prepares it for return to the lungs. Blood is pumped through the pulmonary arteries back to the lungs, completing one full circulation cycle. Inside the lungs, carbon dioxide leaves the blood and enters the alveoli, ready to be expelled. With every exhalation, carbon dioxide exits the body, making room for fresh oxygen to enter again. This continuous cycle happens automatically, without conscious effort, sustaining life every second. Even during sleep, oxygen delivery never stops, ensuring organs remain active and healthy. From a single breath to every living cell, oxygen's journey is a perfectly coordinated process that keeps the human body alive.